I had heard about it from time to time, but I didn't know whether a marble mosque in the middle of the desert even existed. Who built it? And why would they build something this beautiful where almost nobody would ever see it? In the middle of the harshest landscapes in Pakistan, hidden deep inside Cholistan Desert, stood a mosque almost nobody talks about. And getting there was becoming a journey of its own. It was the middle of winter and temperatures were close to freezing. The fog was so thick you could barely see the car in front of you. The race car my son and I had built together would never survive the desert terrain out there. And worst of all, I had absolutely no idea how to find this hidden mosque. The closest city to the fort was Bahawalpur, and before we could even think about entering the desert, we needed a place to stay and someone willing to take us there. We reached Bahawalpur last night and we're staying at a hotel called Faletti's. So where we're headed today is Dirawar Fort, which is one of the most picturesque places in Pakistan. And there's a masjid there called Abbasi Masjid. It's made of white marble and it's set amongst the red sands of the Dirawar Fort. The only problem is it's quite rough terrain, so I've hired a special car to take us there. The Cholistan Desert stretches across southern Punjab, covering thousands of square kilometers of some of the harshest terrain in the country. And hidden deep inside it, far from Pakistan's major cities, stands Dirawar Fort. A fortress so massive, it can be seen from miles away across the empty desert. So we're in the car now. This is a different experience for me, being driven rather than driving. And we're on our way to the Dirawar Fort. I've got my son sitting in the front seat and Ahmed Bhai driving the car. It's his car. We've rented this for the day. So inshallah, on our way to the Dirawar Fort now. At this point, the mosque still didn't feel real. Everything around us was disappearing into fog. And somewhere out there, hidden in the desert, was supposed to be one of the most beautiful mosques in Pakistan. The Abbasi Mosque, completely surrounded by desert, and directly opposite one of the largest forts in South Asia. Assalamu alaikum. Subhanallah. This is the courtyard of the masjid. Assalamu alaikum. Look at this incredible minar. And it's hard to believe that this entire thing is made out of marble, but as I get up close, you can see it's all marble, all this beautiful carving, everything made entirely out of marble. It is so beautiful. Just look at this. Subhanallah. Amazing. This is absolutely stunning. The work that they've done in marble, I think, is maybe unparalleled anywhere in the world. Look at this. Beautiful. That's the main entrance to the masjid. And look at this beautiful courtyard. The mosque was built by the Abbasi Nawabs of Bahawalpur, beside Dirawar Fort. It's an imposing structure right opposite the fort. And if you see here, this is where the Nawab used to stand and pronounce his decisions on matters of dispute, and the people would gather here. We're just going to go inside now, inshallah. Look at this beautiful entrance. Subhanallah. Allahumma aftali abwab rahmatik. Inside, the mosque was actually much simpler than I expected. But somehow, that made the experience even more powerful. This is one of the coldest days I've experienced in Pakistan. I'm guessing it's maybe 2 or 3 degrees outside right now. And we wanted to pray 2 rakat nafil here because we're here at the masjid. There's no way we're going to give up that opportunity. Right behind me is the wudu area. We're going to attempt to do wudu right now in this cold. Very cold morning. That was fun doing wudu. Alhamdulillah. Wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Inshallah, we're going to go in and do 2 nafil now. Tahiyatul Masjid. Real quick while you're here, I want to share something close to my heart. I started Tutor in 2016 so my kids could learn Tajweed, Arabic and Hifz from amazing tutors around the world. And Alhamdulillah, 2 of them became Huffaz using it. Now, thousands of students are using Tutor to get closer to the Quran. And you could too. With a synchronized Quran, Qaida and whiteboard, Tutor feels like your tutor is right there with you. Click the link in the description, choose a tutor and try a free lesson today. Now, back to the video. The fog is starting to clear up now. You can see all of Dirawar Fort and look at that, the gate we were standing at earlier, and this is the masjid right here.
ठीक है, ये पक्का जो करवाया था ना, इनकी ईंट जो है ओ शरीफ से आ गया रामकली शहर, वहाँ से अजमेर की चैन बनी गई थी, हाथों हाथ इसकी ईंट आई थी। 9th सेंचुरी में अब्बासी खानदान ने इसको कंप्लीट किया था, फाइनल पक्का उन्होंने कराया था।
इम्तियाज भाई, आप जो कह रहे हैं हाथों हाथ आई थी, इसका क्या मतलब है?
ये अजमेर की चैन, पहले गाड़ियाँ कहीं नहीं थी, ना कोई सवारियाँ थी, कुछ भी नहीं था, अजमेर की चैन बनी गई थी।
मतलब के लोग एक साथ साथ खड़े हुए,
हाँ, साथ साथ मैंने आपको पकड़ाई, आपने आगे पकड़ाई, इस तरीके से ईंट आई थी। ये
ईंटें तो कहाँ से आई थी? ये
ओ शरीफ से आ गया रामकली शहर।
कितनी दूर है?
यहाँ से 150 किलोमीटर दूर है।
Apparently this is where the archers would be placed for defense of the fort. जी इम्तियाज भाई,
ये जो है ना सर, ये तीरंदाज, ये देखें नजर आ रहे हैं।
this is where the archers would sit. Wow, subhanallah, look at the view of the masjid from here. That's where we just came from, and look, even higher you had more archers placed up there.
खोल के बारूद भरते थे, आगे गोला लगा रख के ना सर, पीछे से आग लगाते थे, जैसे प्रेशर बनाती थी, यहाँ से आग लगाते थे। ठेला होता था, ठेले पे बैठ के नीचे जाते थे, आते थे।
So the Nawab would descend on a sort of a lift that would be on these rails, and it would go down. तो ये कहाँ तक जाता था?
ये पूरा 25 एकड़ में था, तैरखाना बनाया।
There's a restoration going on. This apparently was the guest house of the Nawab, and this is being repaired by the Punjab authority. ये इनका अपना पर्सनल कमरा था। Subhanallah, look at this, it's so beautiful.
ये 1200 साल पुरानी है।
Wow, 1200 years old. This is all being restored to its original condition.
ये जो ना, ये जेल खाना था।
Oh, jail है ये, okay.
ये फौज के घर, ये जो ना, ये काल कोठरी थी जिसमें नजर बंद करता है, यहीं से निकाल के फांसी गाड़ी ये था।
Okay, he's saying it doesn't seem safe to go in there because all the brickwork over there is loose and it potentially could fall. It's a steep climb up here. ये क्या है इम्तियाज भाई?
12 दरी थी, पंचायत यहाँ पे होती थी।
अच्छा,
जिस हालत में पहले थी ना, उसी हालत में ले आए। पुरानी ये है सर, इसको देखे कॉपी की है।
अच्छा,
ये पुरानी है।
Okay, yeah, this is the original, and they have restored, looking at the original, all of the rest of this area. Wow.
ये जो छत है ये लकड़ी की है।
This is wood, lakdi.
हाँ पूरी टोटल लकड़ी की है।
Wow. Amazing.
ठीक है, यहाँ से आप पूरा व्यू देख सकते हैं।
Wow. What a view. This is amazing. You can go all around, I think. Subhanallah. Look at that view of the masjid. That is simply stunning. और ये अब्बासी मस्जिद कितने साल पुरानी है?
ये किला 1200 साल पुराना है साहब।
ठीक है।
ये जो अब्बासी मस्जिद है ये 200 साल पुरानी है।
Standing on top of Dirawar Fort, looking down at Abbasi Mosque, I couldn't help but think about the people who built this place. Centuries ago, in the middle of one of the harshest landscapes imaginable, they built beauty here. MashaAllah. Zabardast.
ਹੁਣ ਤਹਿਰ ਪੱਖੀ ਚੌਂਕਦਨੀ ਚੁੱਪਈ ਅਣਤਾਰੀ ਥੀ ਗਈ ਏ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਤਾਂ ਗੱਜ ਜਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਫੌਤ ਵਿਚਾਰੀ ਥੀ ਗਈ ਏ ਉਹ ਆਵੀਂ ਆਵੀਂ ਢੋਲਣ ਆਵੀਂ 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 ਢੋਲਣ ਆਵੀਂ